Hello Internet friends, my name is Rich. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Toy Aisle Alliance YouTube channel. I am back with a Darth haul video on the rest of the DC Comics Multiverse Rookie Wave. And we'll look at the final two figures in the wave. I already looked at Batman, Duke Thomas, Robin, and the Reaper. I'm sure somewhere on the screen you can click to see that video. But let's take a look at the last two figures and the Build-A-Figure or Collect and Connect. First off, let's look at the TV version of the Atom. Now, I don't usually collect the TV or movie figures. I just try to stick to comics with my Marvel and DC figures. However, I really wanted to build the Rookie, so I got the entire wave. And this is actually a really nice figure. Again, like most of the figures in this wave that have either a lot of new parts or all new parts, I would say this guy has all new parts. I'm not super enthused about that particular design, the TV Atom, but I think they do a really good job of replicating it. It has your standard Mattel DC articulation, except there's no ab crunch, because there's just a lot of sculpting there, so they couldn't do that. And again, also, like a lot of the figures in this wave, unfortunately, really gummy and stuck joints. So I'm going to have to take a hairdryer to all these guys to try to get their joints unstuck. Atom does come with some decent accessories. Like all good Atom figures, he comes with a little mini Atom, as well as a Brandon Routh head, although it doesn't look anything at all like Brandon Routh. I don't think so. So if you want to make a custom Superman Returns Superman figure, this might not work out as well as you want it to. Also in this wave, we have a Batwing, who I believe is Lucius Fox's son. I could be wrong on that. I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. On first glance, he looks like kind of a boring figure where he's basically just a repainted, Mattel DC Buck. But if you look, there's actually a lot of new sculpting on him. Again, this is also sculpted on that bat symbol. And they do a good job with some blue paint, making it look like the bat symbol is glowing. So that's pretty cool. The head is a head I've never ever seen before. And again, he has really good head movement. It almost feels like this head should come off, but there is no alternate head that he comes with. But that's pretty cool. So again, kind of a boring figure, but I like getting any member of the Batman family. So he was a member of Batman Inc., so that's very cool. Again, not a super exciting figure, but another Batman family member. And finally, we have a figure so big, I got to move everything away. The Rookie, or the Bat Mech, or the Bat Bunny, I've also heard him called because of the bat ears. This is essentially a mech suit that Jim Gordon had to wear when Batman went missing, and they needed some sort of bat-inspired crime fighter. I absolutely love this figure. I'm not like a real super mech guy, but I just think this looks really cool. I think they did a great job of replicating the comic book art. And what's really neat about this guy is, if you take off this chest piece, you can take the head off and put on the Jim Gordon head. So that's sort of the Jim Gordon costume underneath there. So you can have it looking like Jim Gordon has taken the helmet off of the mech suit. So that is really neat and a really nice surprise that Mattel threw in that feature. I'm not sure if I'm going to display him with the helmet on, or if I'm going to put the Jim Gordon head on there and maybe have him holding his helmet. But that really shows that Mattel, they are sort of thinking outside the box and are trying to give things that toy collectors would kind of dig. So the only thing about this guy I do worry about, and his joints aren't stuck, unlike the regular figures in this wave. The two cannons here, they feel kind of flimsy, and it almost seems like they're movable. And I could see someone trying to move these around too much, and whoops, if you can actually see what I'm doing, try to move these cannons around too much, and I could see them snapping off. So Those feel a little too brittle for my liking, but otherwise, I love this Batmech figure. And he also comes with a little blaster there as well. So if you are a DC fan, and especially if you're a DC Universe Classics fan, I recommend this entire wave, mainly to get the Build-A-Figure. If you're a Batman fan, you will definitely want to get this wave because it is very Bat-centric. I think only the Atom is the only non-Batman related character in this wave. So I know Mattel gets a lot of grief. Some of it's earned. I think some of it's a little unfair. But other than the articulation and the gummy joints, I really do like these figures. Hopefully Mattel can continue to maybe get with 2017 and start updating their articulation. At least give us some rocker ankles and double jointed something. I don't care what. If it's knees or elbows, just double joint something. So there you go, guys. There is the rest of my look at the DC Multiverse Rookie Wave. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. And until next time, I will see ya.